We got one viewer. How's everyone today? How's everyone going today? It's a beautiful day today. A day of improvement. A day of getting better. Let's get some more viewers in. What's everyone doing today? On a Thursday. Feeling mint? Mint condition, baby. Sass, yes. What's up? What's up, Reese? How you going? Just doing some cardio. Obviously not getting gains, but losing some gains. Lu Yang, you were chilling nice. Where are you chilling at? Hopefully it's not uni. Alright. Alright. Nice, man. Alright, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about motivation. Motivation, it seems to be something that everyone is using, sort of, not as an excuse, but something that people really link to their health and fitness goals. So I asked a lot of people and they say that motivation is something that they just lack. Motivation is something that is just not really helping them get towards where they want to be in life. So usually if you ask them, what's holding you back? They'll say motivation. So what is motivation? Well, motivation is simply a strong desire or a reason to do something. So guys, once you've defined your why, so once you've defined something that is really important to you and drives you to your core, something you really want to achieve, then your motivation will have some flair to it. It'll be ignited in some way. But what I'm here to tell you guys is that motivation is not everything. We don't just have a lot of motivation every single day and then we can get stuff done. It doesn't work that way. See, as human beings, we're not always going to have a lot of motivation every single day. Even though our cause might be ridiculously strong. For example, I want to be Mr. Fitness Australia, and that's my goal. You know, that's something I've always wanted to achieve. I wrote it down on my wall. I put it every single place I could possibly think of. I train towards that, but does that mean I have motivation every single day? No, it does not. I lose motivation just like any other person. And, you know, we're not superhuman. We don't inject motivation in ourselves. See? Motivation is almost as cultivation of thoughts. It's almost as cultivation of a positive mindset. And it's something you generate. It comes out of a strong desire to achieve something. It comes out of ambition. It comes out of your why. But what I'm here to tell you is that motivation should not be your sole reason for getting up off your ass and doing something. Motivation is overrated, guys. You're not always going to have motivation, and you should not use that as an excuse to not get shit done. Simple as that. So guys, what I'm going to tell you is we don't always have motivation, but the secret to still getting stuff done is self-discipline. It's almost when we don't have motivation, which is many times, you know, many times I don't feel like getting up, many times I don't feel like getting stuff done. I don't feel like working out. I don't feel like going to the gym. Even though I love it so much and there's so much potential benefit and I can see where it's going to take me, there still isn't that fire sometimes. So what you got to do is you got to practice self-discipline, guys. You got to make sure that you're still committed to the cause. You got to break through plateaus. You got to break through those mental times where you don't feel motivated, when you don't feel like getting up again, when you don't feel like going harder. So how do we do that, guys? So I have listed out some ways in which we can practice self-discipline in our lives. So firstly, guys, set small goals. There is no way we're gonna achieve a massive goal we're not capable of and still be motivated. So guys, if I set a massive goal like, I'm gonna fly, that's a massive goal to me. There's no way I'm gonna achieve that, and there's no way I'm gonna stay motivated to the cause. But if I set small goals, let's say I'm not motivated this whole week, I'm super unmotivated, but I set one small goal. I say, just get in one healthy meal. So if I get that done, I get that done the first week. Then the second week, I've got that done. Mentally, I felt like I achieved something. I'm a little bit more motivated. Second week, I set another goal. I say, second week, I want to get 2 healthy meals in. Or I want to go to the gym once. And as you start to build up that discipline, as you start to build out that sort of mindset that you can sort of achieve small goals, they might be big to you, but if you can achieve it, your mind will slowly start to think, hey, if I can get this done, I can get something else done. Eventually what it starts to build out is it starts to build out your self-discipline. And when it comes to a point in your life, you will have had those situations where you've stuck to the plan so many times that it comes natural. Like becoming disciplined comes natural. But you got to build it out, and it takes time. It takes a lot of times and struggles where you simply don't feel like doing something, but you do it anyway. It's kind of like fear, guys. Fear is always going to be there. You're always going to feel uncomfortable, but in those times when you still push for that next level, when you still say, hey, I'm still going to do it, even if I've got no motivation, even if, I'm scared, I'm still going to do that thing, then you start to build out your self-discipline. So guys, set small goals, make sure they're measurable, make sure they're realistic, and complete the hardest stuff first. Whatever is the hardest, make sure that gets done first. Because if you spend all the time doing all the easy stuff, your willpower will be down here once you do the hard stuff. So start with the hard stuff, get the hard stuff done, and then later on, you've built that confidence, you've built that self-discipline, then you can go and tackle the easier stuff. So, for example, let's say this week, I'm super busy with work and I don't feel like going to the gym. I'm not motivated. But I still want to achieve my goal. I still want to lose 5 pounds. So what would I do in this situation? I'm super unmotivated. I feel like I don't have much self-discipline. I set a small goal. I set a small goal that is achievable for myself and that I think is possible. There's no point in saying, oh, I'm super unmotivated. I'm just going to be self-disciplined and I'm going to do 5 sessions. It's not going to work like that. So in that situation where you're feeling unmotivated, set a small goal, but make sure it's possible to achieve. And once you can do that, guys, you'll achieve that, and mentally you'll feel more motivated, because I think what people do in terms of achieving a goal is, let's say they want to achieve the body of their dreams. Now, they're super strong, they really want this, they've got a massive desire, but they think they're going to be motivated all the time, which is simply not true. And so what they do is they say, oh, I'm unmotivated, I'm not going to do it anymore. Or they say, I'm super motivated, but I've set 5 times a week of training and I only did 4. And then what they do is they criticize themselves, they judge themselves, they say,